What's up, collective? How are y'all doing today? I'm talking about buying and selling of products that, that are useful to people. Products that you don't have to do much of the marketing. It just moves, It shocked my ass today. I thought it was going to take me much longer to push the product. But as soon as I had it in my hands, something just said, bring it out of the bag. And, normally you have to go through the process of cold selling, telling somebody you're interested in this, that type of thing. But I was so surprised. Like, I had it in my hand. I'm walking along the road. It's just a product that sells itself, So once you bring it out of the bag, it's going to do what it's going to do. So normally you'd have to, say, oh, are you interested in this? You get your nose and, you start feeling some type of way like, these motherfuckers don't want to buy, But hell no, this was a product that people just, it grabs people's attention, because they offer to use it in their everyday life, they use it for cooking and stuff like that. So it's you that need it that's going to be calling me. And that's what I love about buying and selling is sometimes you get a product that, that sells itself. That you're not scratching your head, you're not coming up with, creative ways to sell it. You just sort of walking along the street and somebody's just like, I'll take it, And, if you think about buying and selling, that's what everybody needs. The kind of product that you don't have to do that much work to sell. Now, I'm going to be selling quantities of it. So I'm gonna need, I'm gonna come online and show you what it is in a couple of days and whatever. But I'm trying to push it, And so far, it pushed itself, I was even feeling, feeling so good about it that, my first sale, I celebrated it with the people that, spend time with me daily, and do stuff with me daily, and I felt good about it. Because why not? When something is working out for you, when you have something that is as great as that, you can't wait to share it with whoever you know to help them, and so they too can benefit from having a good ass product that, that you trust and that is clean and hygienically made, and that's the most important thing. So, my first sale in this thing, compared to music, I would say, music is still my love. I still love making music, but it doesn't like making some side cash, Love the streaming and everything, but when people are managing you and people are managing your assets and they're not really letting it come directly to you, this buying and selling thing is just a different, it's a different peak, Because when you're doing the music, you gotta wait for it to get to these Spotify niggas, and then these Spotify niggas have to get to these other niggas who are going to aggregate and say, oh, this is how much I'm gonna pay you. But then when it's cash, nigga, it's cash. Ain't nobody stepping in between that shit. Ain't no middleman. Ain't no motherfucker saying no, it's me. Pay me. Instead, it's direct to you. So direct sales is always gonna be the shit. So whatever you're doing, don't give up. Whatever you're interested in, whatever you're selling, believe in it, and just, sell the shit that people need, So you won't really need to sell. You just have to carry that shit, and once you're carrying that shit, niggas will see it and niggas will buy it, That's just what it is. Because I remember when I was a kid, somebody asked me, and he asked me in this kind of racist way, but I wasn't even, I wasn't even at the age where I took it offensive, He was like, would you shine my shoes? I said, okay, And I remember my dad was so pissed about it, Because, my dad, one of those, older motherfuckers, So he was feeling some type of way. But I was like, okay, started shining and shit. He was like, thank you, and he gave me, he gave me a tip and whatever. And this is the old days, like when, people used to shine shoes and give you $1 type shit, And this is in the middle of, the middle of maybe the early 80s, late 80s, So for me, that was a privilege. But for other people, they were like, it was an insult. I didn't see it as an insult, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got some good money too. Bought some shoes with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's how you see it. But at the end of the day, gotta make your money. So instead of having a couple of niggas claim my shit, I'd rather get it directly and get that cash and sell whatever moves. So yeah. It's just a bit of that education that I wanted to give you tonight. Do whatever makes you happy. And at the end of the day, don't be afraid to help people lift their business off the ground. You never know what you can get in the end.